Hello and welcome to HDcast. I'm your host, Butch Hill. I'm sitting with Mike Betts, and we're going to talk about the SOLD program. And SOLD program is presented every year at HDAW, and that's where we happen to be, in the exhibit hall at HDAW 2022. But SOLD, tell me about SOLD.
SOLD stands for Service Opportunity Learning Day, and we just had a great program. We're really excited about it. We were able to bring in the LA Port from a distance. I interviewed Gene Soroka, the executive director of the Los Angeles Port, Deputy Director Tom Gazy, and Chief of Police of the Port. We had a 20-minute discussion about all things supply chain, and they informed our audience really well. So it was very interactive, great. Our second session was about how to build a world-class truck repair program, truck mechanic program.
Okay.
And we brought in what we call the Dream Team from Fresno, California, where we've built 5 truck mechanic programs in the last 5 years.
So let's talk about those programs. When did you start this? About 4 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a
about
while
3,
now.
4 years ago.
You know, these are, from the ground up, and so it takes a while. You have to get all the approvals and investment monies and all that. With me today is Kristen Boroski of Fresno Unified School District, and what she does is she's responsible for all CTE at Fresno Unified, but she's also responsible for all the grant writing. And so she was very passionate about our programs that industry brought to them and embraced it, and we got together with the leaders at Fresno Unified, the 4th largest district in California, 74,000 students. And together, we built this world-class program at Duncan Polytechnical High School. We also have a program at Reedley College. So our head of CTE there, David Clark, was with us.
Okay.
They expanded their ag mechanic program to be a full-blown truck program too. They made a significant investment, adding on to the building, bringing in all the technology, all the instructors, all of that. And then we had Clovis High School, was very near Fresno. And with us today is the automotive instructor and their new heavy truck instructor, Ricky Jones. And then Mike Miller is the automotive instructor from Clovis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Kristen earlier.
Yeah.
She's here with you right now today?
Yeah, she is.
Why don't we get her in here and talk to her and see what's going on with the program? What do you think about that?
I think it's a great idea. I think people need to know that you can do this in your area, no matter where you are.
Anywhere in the country?
Anywhere in the country, but you need to assemble the right team. And most importantly, you need an industry advocate. Somebody that's going to bring the industry people together, go to the district together. So that might mean your competitors, the dealers, the independents, the whole deal. But if you get together and you get passionate about it, you can make it happen in your area.
All right, well, let's get her in here.
Let's do it.
All right, so we got Kristen Boroski here, and Mike was just talking about you and what was going on, and talking about the program, really, not about you, but but about what you're doing for the program. So why don't you shed some light on that? Tell us a little bit about it from your perspective. What's going on?
So really this all started, I'll say roughly 4.5 years ago, when industry came to education and said, we have a problem. We have a problem. We do not have enough heavy-duty truck technicians. What can we do locally and together to solve the problem? And so at that point, Mike addressed our superintendent, who then said, you are absolutely right. We need to do something to solve this problem. We have resources that we can then braid together with industry. And we wrote grants. We circled the wagons in terms of business and industry. We brought in various partners, other educational institutions, community colleges, industry and business. And we built a heavy truck program that reflected the needs of our local industry.
So how many programs you got going?
So we actually, within the Central Valley, if you think about in 2018, we didn't have any heavy truck programs.
Okay.
We now have within just, I'll say a 50-mile radius, 5 new heavy truck programs.
Wow.
We have 2 new shops that we know of. We have 2 shops that have actually been, I'll say, upgraded and remodeled for things that they had. We have a new center as well at our local community college.
Gotcha. So he was also talking about, this can be done anywhere in the country. Mm-hmm. You guys have kind of laid down the brickwork. You've got the success story. You've got how to make it happen, and I guess to support anybody in the future. Or how's that working?
So I would say if this is something that you are interested in pursuing, you have a need. You've taken an inventory, and you know you need heavy truck technicians. You need parts people. You need salespeople. Take an inventory about what you need. Be persistent in finding somebody in education. And then be willing and open-minded and creative and innovative in your thinking and approach.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is not a one-size-fits-all.
Right.
So how do you work within your local context and the resources that are available in education and in private industry to braid those resources together to impact your local community?
Yeah, awesome. You can actually get a hold of CVSN or HDAW, and they're some way, somehow going to get you involved, and you guys can help out in the SOLD program wherever you are in the country. And if you have that passion and want to, and see that need, and you need to get it done, kind of the bricks have been laid down for you, so that makes it easy. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you. And, we appreciate it, and we hope to hear from you, and we are happy to help.
Yeah, well, thanks for everything you've been doing.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching HDcast, and we'll see you on another episode. Thank you.